So now in my student class, now we just want to show you the concept of modifiers, public, protected, private. In my student class, I create two more methods, public display and toString. toString return the name. And name happen to be in the person. I cannot directly access to that, but it extends from person, student extend from person, have an access to get name. So that get name. And now I want to get student age. I need to generate or create getter and setter for the age. In IntelliJ, you can right click and generate. Instead of typing, you can just generate. So it's going to create a code for you. Get age, set age. Then I can either refer to this dot age or get age. Doesn't matter. Methods too, right? Display. What I'm going to do with display. So let me just return toString for now. I mean, display can be modified to something else. And if I don't want user to access to toString, I can just make it to private, right? It can just access to display, something like that. But normally we like to have toString. Okay. So display can be maybe set the title like list student info in front. So that's maybe the point of the display, and do new line. Okay. Now I'm going to create a college class, which I did. A college class instantiate student, which Tony, age 17. I'm going to see if I can display student information using system.out2test by call Tony display. So let's run this and see. So we get student info, Tony 17. All right, so we proved that. Okay, this is in the same package, right? We just show you two things. One is if it is private, you cannot access to the name. Like we cannot do this dot name, even you inherit it from person, because person name is private. Right? We proved this statement. Now we try to show you this one, right? Private. It's only valid inside that person class, not the rest. Now, when it's public, we just show you that too. It's valid outside in the same package, in subclass, in the same class, right? When we do display, right? Even we have different package. So let's create another package. New package. So in the new package, I might create I'm going to create a new class. Let's name it administrator. Different package now. So let's say administrator try to use student. Okay. I'm going to just do exactly the same by just copy this. Do the same Tony. So when I try to use, I have to import because it's different package. See that? That's one thing. Now I still should be able to run that because display is and should get the same information. Right, back. But if I do set name, let's set name. Set age. Let's change it to 20. So I should get 20 now. Back, right? We proved that in the world is also valid. Now let's talk about protected. Lead in student and make it protected. I'm going to just now let's return something for now just to test. Remove student. So go back to administrator. If I need to call, this is protected, right? I don't have access to remove student because it's protected in different packages. We just say it here, right? It's not going to valid outside, right, in the world. That's why you cannot see that. But if it's in the same package, go back to college. In the same package, because it's in CSC 201, then I should be able to delete. There you go. If it's protected. Right, so it's proof this statement. Right. We have one more method to test. Let's say I'm going to create, actually we already have person, right, that has talk, and this is the default. Yes. If I try to use person in the college, a man equals to new person and say Tom. And we try to prove for default. So a man dot talk. So if it's in the same package, it's still valid. Right, we can see that. But let's see if it's in different package. So I'm going to just take the same statement, two statements here, put it down here. This need to import. It's not going to be valid anymore. That's proof that no modifier, which is talk method, has no modifier. If you refer back to person, no modifiers. So the method, of course, valid in that class person, valid in a package, right? Valid in the same class person, which is in the same package 201. So it's valid in the same package 201. Yes. Not valid in the world. The world is I have to import to use. It's not valid because it's default. Just like when it's protected, it's not valid. Right? With the student dot delete, right? This one is also not valid. Okay. So let's just prove that And for subclass, if I have talk in person, let's say I'm going to have in the same package, right? Student is in the same package, college in the same package. Student want to access to talk. So I'm going to say student talk. So it should be able just to call talk because it's a subclass, even it's default. But it happened to be in the same package. Even its subclass is still valid because it happened to be in the same package. Let's record. Yeah, right. And now